The first topic which we learn in new ABAP syntax is inline declaration. Inline declaration is a new way of declaring internal table, work area, variable, field symbol, etc. We can do the inline declaration at the same position where we are using them. Here in old ABAP syntax, what we do, first we define the internal table, structures, variables with data. Then we write the select query like this. Suppose if you want to select all the fields, then select query will be like select all from EKKO into table GT underscore EKKO. And this GT underscore EKKO first we declare with data keywords. But with the new ABAP syntax, without declaring any internal table, we can declare them at the runtime at the same position. Like here, select all from EKKO into table. Here we have to add a sign, data into bracket the internal table name. Like this, we can declare them at the same position. This is for select all. And in case if you want to select some limited number of columns, in that case, after adding the column name, we have to add comma. And here also in the where clause, we have to add a sign for the host variables. This comma we have to add for all the columns excluding the last column. This all we'll learn in one program where first we write the code with old syntax and then we'll replace the code with the new syntax. So let's log into SAP system and write our first program for inline declaration. Now I will create a first program as zdemo underscore new underscore ABAP syntax. Create new ABAP syntax STL program, save. I'm saving as local object. Here we write tables. I'm giving one demo of accounting table BKPF. Now let me create some type like begin of TP underscore BKPF, end of TP underscore BKPF. In between, I will write some field like BUKRS, type BKPF BUKRS. My second field will be Belnar, type BKPF Belnar. Belnar is the accounting document. And last field I want to select as GJAHR, that is type fiscal year BKPF GJAHR. Now, after declaring type, I will do my data declaration. I will define data with data keywords. It's a GT underscore BKPF, type standard table of TP underscore BKPF. Second, I'm defining work area BKPF, type TP underscore BKPF. I will define one more internal table GT underscore BKPF1. This will be like standard table of BKPF. One more work area BKPF1, type BKPF. So one to select all records and one to select three columns. Okay. So now I am defining one more table GT underscore BSEC, type standard table of BSEC and GS underscore BSEC, type BSEC. Okay, so I've done data regulation. I will create selection screen. Selection screen, begin of block B1 with frame title text T001, end of selection screen, end of block B1. Now in between I will write my select options or parameter based on our requirement. S underscore BUKRS for BKPF BUKRS. My second field will be Belnar. S underscore Belnar for BKPF Belnar. Third field will be fiscal year GJAHR for BKPF GJAHR. Self check, activate. Go to text element, selection text, select checkbox, dictionary reference. This will assign the text from dictionary. Activate, go back. Now here is start of selection, end of selection. In between I am writing my code. In real time do proper modularization. Now first what I will do, I will select only 3 fields. So how we do in O-level syntax? Select BUKRS, Belnar, GJAHR from BKPF into table GT underscore BKPF, where BUKRS in S underscore BUKRS. Second is Belnar in S underscore Belnar. And third is fiscal year, that is GJAHR in S underscore GJAHR. Cell check, no error. This is to select limited columns. Okay, now select all. How we do select all? Select all fields. In that we write the code like this: select all from BKPF into at the corresponding or into table GT underscore BKPF. My where query will be, where clause will be same. Okay, so this is how we write the code. BKPF1. First, I will define BKPF with the limited number of columns and BKPF1 with all the columns. Okay, now I want to select line item data from BSEC. Line item data. So I will take reference of BKPF1. So what I will do, if GT underscore BKPF1 body is not initial, first we have to check whether the table is initial or not to select all the records. Okay, sort GT underscore BKPF1 by BUKRS Belnar GJAHR. This is old syntax. After this, we'll learn the new in the same program. Now, how to select all in this? Select all from BSEC into table GT underscore BSEC for all the entries in GT underscore BKPF1, where BUKRS equals to GT underscore BKPF1 BUKRS and Belnar equals to GT underscore BKPF1 Belnar and fiscal year equals to GJAHR equals to GT underscore BKPF1 GJAHR. Save, check and activate. So this is how we select limited number of columns, and this to select all, and this is for all entries. Okay, now what we'll do, we'll just write the data in the output. So how we'll do, we can use CL demo underscore output class, CL demo output, and here like I will choose right here GT underscore, let's say BKPF first, then I will add BKPF1 and then finally BSEC. Save, check, activate. I have a limited number of columns in my test system. If I select 2022, here we can see. Okay, let me display output. 1 second. Last one, you have to change as display. So what we are doing here, first system will display record of BKPF, then BKPF1 and the BSEG. Activate, test again. I have only 5-6 record in test system. So here you can see this GT underscore BKPF output, this GT underscore BKPF1 with all the records of BKPF, and last one is the BSEG. So this is how we do the coding using the old ABAP syntax. So what we'll do next, in the same program to meet the same concept, we'll see how to do this coding with the new ABAP syntax.